Welcome to the EmpowerElle podcast. I'm your host, Vero, and I'm so excited to have you join me on this journey of empowerment and growth. This podcast is designed for ambitious, high-achieving women who are ready to break free from overwhelm and step into their power. Together, we'll explore practical strategies, share inspiring stories, and hear from experts who can help you navigate the challenges of balancing ambition and well-being. Whether you're looking to cultivate confidence, transform your mindset, enhance your leadership skills, or find harmony in your life, this is the place for you. Let's dive in. And welcome to the EmpowerElle podcast. I'm so glad you're here to learn about something that could shift the way you lead and live. Today's conversation is all about mental wellness. So take a deep breath and let's dive in. High performance shouldn't come at the cost of your peace. What if there was a smarter way to thrive without burning out? What if we could achieve big things and still have our mental and physical wellness? It sounds like a dream, doesn't it? As ambitious women, we often feel the constant pressure to perform at 100% in every role. And let's be honest, we have many roles. We think that we need to say yes to every ask from our boss, even when it crosses our boundaries. Whether we have communicated those boundaries or not, they still cross our boundaries. We think that we need to do everything for our partners, even though they're adults themselves. We think that we need to be at every soccer, basketball, hockey game for our kids and do absolutely everything for them, even though teaching them to do things on their own would actually benefit them once they're old enough for that. And we think that we need to be available 24/7 for our team if we are a leader in our professional world. We also often feel the guilt that is associated with slowing down or saying no. We believe that we have to say yes to everything and everyone, and that we constantly need to be productive, and that we don't deserve rest. We think that difficulty finding balance between ambition and self-care is normal. This is one that I really struggle with. Relaxing is very difficult for me. Maybe you have imposter syndrome despite your accomplishments. Or you prioritize everyone else's needs over your own. But what if we could let some of that go? Imagine what your life could be if you did not have that pressure or that guilt, or if you allowed yourself to be on the priority list. You could probably reclaim your energy and have joy and clarity even while being productive. You could make decisions that support your long-term success. You could set boundaries without guilt. And you might even inspire others through modeling a healthy way of being ambitious. I'll share a personal story. About 5 years ago, I was at the worst place in my career. My team and I were going through a very demanding project that was highly scrutinized. and the pressure felt unbearable. I was full of anxiety. I couldn't sleep. I was crying every day. And I was working 90 to 100 hours every week. Now I knew that something had to change and that I had to initiate the change for something to be different. Nobody's going to do it for you. The first thing that I did was implement a boundary that I wouldn't work on Sundays so that I had at least one day off per week, and that I would do something that brought me joy during that day. So think back to a moment that was very difficult for you, or maybe you are in one of those moments right now, and try some of these solutions. One thing that I love to do is to do an energy audit. So identify what drains you, what fuels you, and which time of day or week or month that you have the most energy. Do your best to match your tasks to your energy. Another thing to try is to set non-negotiables. So these are anchors that you do daily for your wellness. And it can be so small. It can be 15 minutes of silence or a little bit of movement or some journaling. It should be simple and doable with a busy schedule. This should not be overwhelming and should not add to the burden of your to-do list. The third thing to try, create a policy for yourself or a boundary for yourself around digital use. So maybe you can time block certain times for emails and notifications, or have a cutoff time for when you are offline and you are not checking your notifications anymore. You do not have to always be on when it's after hours. Now, a fourth thing that is very important is to build a circle of support. Having accountability and honest conversations with peers or mentors is very, very crucial. And this is important in your professional life, but also in your personal life. To have people around you that you really trust and that you can share your experiences with. And the last possible solution that I'll share is to have small recovery moments. So take deep breaths, or go for a short walk, or have some triggers of joy throughout your day. Something that takes 5 or 10 minutes that you can do during the day when you are in the thick of it to bring you back to what is important. Now let's explore a few myths of mental capacity. One myth that we often hear is that if I slow down, I will fall behind. You've probably heard it. You've probably believed it. But having pauses and breaks actually improve your creativity and your long-term output. Sometimes you need to slow down so you can speed back up. A second one is that self-care is selfish. Ooh, that one we have heard a lot. And you've probably heard it debunked by now too, but it's such a good reminder that it's actually a leadership strength to model balance. If you model balance, your team will also feel like they can have balance. You'll be better able to give to others when you've taken care of yourself. And the third myth is that I have to do everything myself. Now listen, I used to believe this one, but delegation and collaboration are not weaknesses, they're actually power tools. Doing everything yourself robs your team from learning and growing, and it keeps them stuck where they are. So let's recap. You don't need to choose between ambition and well-being. Mental wellness strategies are essential. They are not optional. And small, consistent shifts can create such profound change. Your success should feel good. It should not feel like survival. So I encourage you to take action now. I would love for you to DM me on Instagram with one strategy that you are going to try this week. You can reach me at Vero_Normando or at EmpowerElle. I'm so excited to see how this will start to change your life. So keep choosing yourself, your vision, and your values. That is real power. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for tuning into the EmpowerElle podcast. I hope today's episode inspired you and gave you practical insights to help you navigate your journey as an ambitious, high-achieving woman. Remember, every step you take towards building your confidence and embracing your full potential is a step closer to creating the life you truly desire. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a moment to subscribe, rate, and review the podcast on your favorite platform. Your support helps us reach more women who are ready to step into their power and live their best lives. Don't forget to join our community on social media for more resources, tips, and inspiration. Until next time, lead with power and live with wellness. You are unstoppable.